Hey guys, Kassan here, and today I want to talk to you about what is going on with Bitcoin. So if you're following Bitcoin at all, you know that in the last 2 days, it has gone down approximately $1,000, which is a substantial amount of money. So why is this happening? Well, the context of this huge drop is 2 days ago, it was announced that the hard fork SegWit 2x was canceled. What does that mean? Well, in May of 2017, there was a meeting in New York with some developers who were proposing a solution to the scaling problem. The solution to the scaling problem was to change the block capacity from 1 megabyte to 2 megabytes with this hard fork. So it was supposed to take effect in November 2017, mid-November, so within the next week or two, and it was going to split Bitcoin into two currencies. So this would be the third time it had happened this year, and it would have divided the community, it would have divided the currency, it would have destabilized the market. And so the overall consensus in the Bitcoin community was we did not want this. We didn't want it, we didn't feel like it was a permanent solution to the problem, and we felt like it was not good for the community and it would destabilize everything. And so because of this, the developers came out 2 days ago and they said, we're not doing it because we don't want to divide this community. We don't think it's going to be good for Bitcoin. We've listened to the consumers and we know that our currency will not have any value if they don't give it to it. So that is a really, really cool thing that happened, because if this was any sort of centralized currency, we would have absolutely no say in something like this. And this happening right now really tells us that Bitcoin is staying true to these essential principles that it was built on. So while we haven't come up with a solution to the scaling problem yet, as a community, we've decided we're going back to the drawing board and we're going to figure out a solution that is permanent and will not divide the community in the same way. So this is all really great that we're not going to have this hard fork. However, why did it make the price of Bitcoin drop so dramatically? Well, what was happening prior to the announcement that this fork was no longer going to happen is that we had a lot of short-term investors putting a disproportionate amount of their cryptocurrency portfolio into Bitcoin. The reason for this is when the last fork happened with Bitcoin, Bitcash, everyone holding Bitcoin received Bitcash, so they got free tokens for holding Bitcoin when the fork happened. So they were anticipating that this would happen again with this fork. So the weeks leading up to the fork, we had a lot of investors putting a lot of money into Bitcoin that they would normally diversify throughout their portfolio. So that's why Bitcoin's price rose so quickly before the announcement that the fork wasn't going to happen. And that's why it's dropping right now. So what's happening is it's correcting. It's correcting for this change. It's correcting for the fact that a lot of that money was only there because people wanted to benefit from this fork. So what's happening is people are putting their portfolios back the way they normally are, moving money back from Bitcoin into other altcoins. We are seeing a lot of altcoins actually gain traction from this, going up in value, which is another really cool thing that's happening. And so this isn't really a crash, it's a correction. I'm not sure how much farther it's going to go, but it's certainly not the end for Bitcoin. And what actually happened is something really cool something really cool about the essential properties of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and the power that we have as a community. So overall, personally, I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to buy Bitcoin. A nice before Christmas Bitcoin sale. I don't know if you're more of a gambler, you might want to wait a few weeks, see if it keeps going down. I'm not sure exactly how much it'll correct, but it is a correction, and the price of Bitcoin will go back up, and it will go back up stronger and with a lot more stability in the future, especially because we no longer have the uncertainty of this fork. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin right now and my predictions. So thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any more insight for me in the comments. Thanks.